welcome back, Carter Code family, to another episode of the Carter Code podcast. I'm your co-host, Josh, with my other co-host, Wayne.
Yo.
We got a very special guest in the building, man. We got a guy that has attended your favorite college, I can guarantee you right now.
Mm-hmm.
He went to Colorado State.
Need it.
Went to Florida State.
Uh-huh.
Also went to Michigan State.
Yes, sir.
He's in 3 of the biggest conferences in the entire country, guys.
Uh-huh.
This guy's a force to be reckoned with on the defensive line. We got Grady Kelly in the building.
Yes, sir.
I love it. One of them got to be the best.
One of them.
One of them so many. One of them got to be the best.
You have to like one of those schools.
Crazy.
Look, man. So we're going to jump right into it, man. Let's just, first of all, give people kind of an introduction to yourself, what your upbringing was like and stuff like that.
Yeah. I was raised in Navarre here, like kind of grew up here my whole life. Yeah, my family's all from like Colorado, but I've been back and forth to Colorado a little bit, but not too much. So, yeah, we were just raised out here. My mom and dad, they're like divorced and everything, but they're pretty cordial about everything. So I got 5 siblings, one older, and then the rest of them are younger than me. And most of them were in sports and stuff growing up, and my dad kind of like just raised me in sports and the whole nine like that. So, yeah, pretty. I feel fortunate about my upbringing. Some people might complain about theirs, man, but I think it kind of helps shape who I am today and everything that went about that. So
no, that's super real because, you know, coming where we are from, man, like we're very fortunate to have kind of the support system that we had. You know, we go back a long time. You know, we're around each other quite often in the high school and stuff like that, playing on the same team, same defensive line and stuff like that. But yeah, so one thing I'm interested in, because you did go to these colleges that a lot of people that are looking forward to the recruiting process are wanting to have interest from. But I want to talk about and ask you, what was your recruiting process like?
Yeah, so I was like the COVID year, so not the COVID year that like complains about graduation and stuff. Like we graduated and stuff, but I was the COVID year that like the recruiting didn't really happen for us. So you know, like I never went on a visit, never took OV. My first OV was like my junior year of college when I was in the transfer portal. So I didn't really take any OVs, and you know, I thought I was playing good football, so I'm like expecting schools to, you know, be hitting me up and stuff like that. And I remember I was like in the classroom and I got a call, and it was Rice, and Rice was like the first school to hit me up, and they offered me and stuff, and I was like, okay, this is awesome, but like I'm ready for like the big schools to start reaching out and stuff. And then, you know, months passed, and I only have Rice, and then Colorado State like jumps in, and their Colorado State offers me, and I'm like talking with the coach, and I feel like on the phone, like I'm entertaining it a little bit, but in my back of my mind, I'm like, I think I'm gonna go to a bigger school, so like I'm not really paying it much mind. And
Is this your junior or senior year?
This was after my junior year going into my senior year.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when this all happened.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but then like kind of after that, like I had a good senior year, but we only played six games.
Yeah.
Was that the year where there was nobody was in the stands, or was there very many people in the stands?
No, there was like nobody. It was like you were allowed to have like 1 or 2 family members a player, and it was like spaced out or something. It was like there was like literally like no one in the stands.
How is that for you, like as a player? I know everybody, you know, kind of feeds off of the energy that the crowd brings, especially at a home game for you. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But your home games have what? Probably all of 60 people there, maybe.
Yeah, like
what is that for you? Like, how was that going into the games? Like, all right, the crowd isn't really much of a factor for us.
I mean, I can't lie. Like, it definitely like the first time I went out there, because I feel like Navarre generally, like at least back when like Navarre was doing good, like people were like showing
jumping.
out.
Yeah,
like,
it
they
was
were showing love. The town like definitely showed love. So to go from like that to like 60 people is kind of like, dang, like
what's going on?
Like what's like this is crazy.
My mom talking about some good job, honey. You
yeah,
say thank you,
and I can hear real. Like me and I literally vividly remember we were playing. Who was it? My senior year. It might have been Crestview at home.
Okay.
I think my senior year we played Crestview at home, and I like literally just remember like having a full conversation with my dad in the stands. It was like that's how dead it was.
Son, you gotta give him you gotta.
Yeah, literally. He's like, keep going, kid. I'm like, Dad, chill.
I got it.
Yeah, but no, it was crazy. But it definitely like kills the juice though. You kind of gotta like learn how to like play without like external juice.
Mm-hmm.
So I felt like it kind of might have helped me though, low key.
Yeah, for
like
sure.
I don't need people to amp me up to play good.
Yeah.
So, but it was like definitely. It's not fun to play without a crowd.
No doubt. No doubt.
It's not fun without a crowd, y'all.
Jeez. Were college coaches allowed to come visit the school like in the springtime and stuff like that, or because of COVID it was just
I hadn't. I mean, if they could, they didn't.
they did it. Yeah.
But I don't know if they were allowed to or not. But we didn't have a single college coach like while I was there ever visit the school.
Yeah.
So like I never met a coach face to face before I got up to campus at Colorado State. Yeah. That was my first time I had like met a college.
It's just all
coach
phone calls
face-to-face.
and stuff for you. Like, did they even have Zoom meetings? Did you have to like do Zoom meetings with the coaches or anything during your recruiting process?
Nah, the most it was is like I got on a FaceTime call with my position coach in the DC.
Yeah.
But like that was like literally that was all we did.
Yeah.
So it was just, it was it was like one of those things where I feel like it was unfortunate how it happened because I feel like a lot of people got to experience that process. And for a lot of people, that's like a really special process, and it kind of opens up more opportunities for them and stuff. But like, man, I wouldn't change like a thing about my college career and how that all went. So
no, that's crazy. It's funny. I remember I have like I don't know if it's just a core memory or what. I remember me and you were on the phone. I actually remember exactly where I was. I was at my house in the backyard, and me and you were like on the phone. And I remember you were talking about, obviously, you were going crazy that year. Humble, I know you're a humble beast. You was super. We're gonna play some clips below or something, but you were going crazy. And so, but I remember that, and then me and you were on the phone, and you were just like, man, like, I might just wait and see I know bigger schools are gonna come. I know bigger schools are gonna whatever. I might just wait and see. At this time, I think the season had just ended or something like that. And you're like, yeah, I'm gonna just wait and see. And then I remember I had called. Honestly, I want to say he was a coach from Texas Tech. I can't remember his name, but I remember I called him and he was like, hey, like, tell that kid to sign somewhere. He was like, he called everything that's like happening, not just with you, but just like in college football. Like he called it. And he was like, man, he's like, fam, just tell him to sign.
Yeah.
Like in wherever, he's like, the Colorado State or I think it was like you said Rice.
Yeah.
And he was like, it don't matter where he tell him to go sign.
Yeah.
And then from there, it's like after COVID happens, everybody's gonna be leaving their schools. I was like, how do you know that? He was like, I can't even tell you, but where everybody's gonna. And then obviously it happened how it happened. So I remember relaying that to you, like, fam, just go there. We'll figure the rest out.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, from there, just kind of, so like you said, I'm so glad that you were able to go, and then obviously it shook out how it shook out, which we'll get into more. So, but yeah. So tell us about that transition into college from I can't even say high school because COVID era, the whole year was funky.
It was like off.
So how was that transition from not really seeing people to Colorado State?
Yeah, I think like it was hard. I think at first it was tough for me because like obviously like I remember like when we would be on the phone and stuff like all the time. I'm like sitting here like I feel like I just kind of had like I had 2 years like back to back where I feel like like the transition was kind of hard for me. I think at first because like. And I look back on it now in hindsight, it's always like 2020. Like I loved my experience, but like I think about it like when I was first up there, it was just hard for me because I was like, I just feel like I should be somewhere else. Like I should be at a different school, and not that I look down on like Colorado State or anything like that, but like part of me wanted to be at like a Power 5 school
for sure
when I was there. So it took me a little adjusting to get used to it, but then when I walked in there and I'm practicing and stuff like that, and I realized like, as a freshman, I'm probably still not the best dude on the field right now. Like they got dudes that are still playing good ball here, so I'm like, okay, like I still need to work and like I have to earn still being the best person here. So, but no, I mean it was obviously nice. I mean when I first got up to college, there was still like all the COVID restrictions. Like like in the weight room with masks on and stuff.
Man.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, it was the worst.
Did y'all ever have to practice like with the little plastic, little face guard? Like you
Nah.
pretty much breathe. I remember when
y'all had to do that. Yeah, I think
Look.
that might have been a year before us, bro.
Look, bro.
Oh, no.
when we did that, bro, I swear to you, like this how I knew. One, they weren't even upholding the rule too much. We had this dude named Riley Cole, bro. He all world talent. You know, coach put him at linebacker. Coach put him at outside linebacker, edge rusher type build, and then we dropped him in the coverage sometimes too. It was like he was obviously the guy for us, right? And once he took his off, and coach was like, "Put yours back on," like, blah, 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 like essentially cussing him out like in front of everybody. He's like, "Coach, I'm not doing it. Like, I can't breathe."
Yeah.
He was like, "Well, all right then. Like, you can take your mask off, right?
But the rest of you keep it on.
The rest of you keep it on. You think the rest of us keep it on?" Man.
Okay.
That was the end of that little face
Hey,
shit.
fellas,
bro.
it's good. We're good.
I
We're
would
good.
look at that point. I was like, "Dog, give me COVID."
Oh, no.
I'd rather have it. I'd
it.
rather give it to me before I'm doing 2.5 hours of sprints outside
Come
with
on,
the
bro.
mask
With the
on.
mask on.
Let me just get sick.
So, Coach, I just got to see if my immune's strong enough for this.
Right.
But I'm built. I'm built to do that. I'm not built to run with a mask on.
It's funny, bro.
Yeah. But that transition was, I mean, like it was good to get up there and like now I'm around people and we're actually like on campus and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which was sweet and like kind of getting to step into like a college environment. And it wasn't like fully, like I got a fully experience with college football was like, I feel like probably my sophomore year when stuff like lightened up like crazy.
Yeah.
Because they were still doing like when I first got there, it was still weird with the like, if you got COVID or something, like you were out for like a month or something, like crazy.
Yeah,
or if you were in a room with
They
someone
weren't
that
playing
had it
at all.
like 2 weeks, I'm like, there's some dudes that are like, I'm not even sick. I'm around someone, but I can't even work out for 3 weeks now. It was just, it was kind of crazy. Like
everybody,
that.
I always remember everybody trying to figure that out. I never even thought about it from that perspective of like playing college football while going through the pandemic, and that's your first experience of college football,
right?
So that's what you know.
That's what I thought it was. I'm like, dang, college sucks.
Yeah, this is not. Hey, look, this is not what they was talking about.
Not fun.
Okay, so what's that? So that's your freshman year.
Yeah.
What did you? How often were you touching the field freshman year?
Yeah.
What was that? What was that like?
So my freshman year, I didn't really like. I didn't get to play or didn't have to play scout team, which I was grateful for.
Yeah.
No one wants to play scout team, but I didn't have to play scout team. But like it was one of those things where like every week, like coach is like, we're gonna get you on the field, but he never does.
Okay.
So like that's kind of how my like true freshman year went, and you know it's tough like because I want to get on the field. I'm like itching to go play football, and like you're pretty much just practicing for like a full year. So
yeah.
Would you say? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Shit.
I said, would you say that was, I guess, the hardest thing about transitioning from high school to college?
Yeah. It would have to be.
Yeah.
Like it's like going from like I'm taking every single snap, like you're the guy on the team, you know what I mean? You're going from that to like you're gonna ride the bench and you're gonna like these other people are gonna play even when you think you should be playing.
Yeah.
So like that was a hard transition, but again like it's one of those things where I look back and I'm like I would much rather have had my 5th year than have my first year just because of how much I developed. So like it's I'm grateful that it happened.
Yeah.
So
100%.
and there's so much learning curve too.
That's
like
what I was about to say.
those
You got a full year to learn and to figure out the speed of the game. Did you have the same coaches from freshman year to redshirt freshman year?
Nah, we had.
Daggone.
I've had 3 schools, but like 4 staff.
Yeah.
So and then you could call it like 5 DCs if you Adam Fuller getting fired. Midway at Florida State.
Man.
Yeah, I've had a bunch, but no, my true freshman year, Steve Adazio was the head coach of Colorado State, and then my redshirt freshman year, Jay Norvell was the head coach there.
Okay.
And he brought in a whole new staff.
Norvell's still there, no? He's still there?
Nah, he got fired
last year. Last year.
Okay.
To my knowledge, I could be wrong, but to my knowledge, I think it was last year.
Yeah, I want to say it was last year. Okay. He got let go. He's over at Iowa. I think he's the running backs coach at Iowa. Right?
Okay, that's
damn.
lit.
Okay.
That's lit. Okay.
That's his alumni.
What would you say to somebody going into that type of situation where they were the guy in high school and then they're going to a situation in college where they're essentially, like you were saying, just playing behind people, not necessarily
Yeah.
getting the attention that they feel like they deserve at the
Big
time, but two, really like getting a reality check in a sense.
Right.
Like you're not as good as you probably think you are. What would you say to the guy like that is going into a situation to kind of just keep his head above water?
Yeah, I think I would just say, like, in the moment, like, you think it's the worst thing in the world, but, like, you're setting yourself up for success in the future. Like,
Yeah.
one, like you said, that humility piece. Like, walking in, you're probably filled up with a lot of pride, and I think it ingrains into you some humility. Like, okay, if I'm not the best guy in the room, then I need to, like, work to become the best guy in the room. And if I already think I am the best guy in the room, and I never have to do that because I've been the best guy since, Little League football all the way through high school, I never had to work to be the best guy in the room.
You just always were.
Like, it instills in you, like, this sense of humility. Like, okay, like, I might need to work to be better, or I'm gonna plateau off.
Yeah.
And man, you just gotta, like, take advantage of it. I mean, they're giving you an opportunity to get a year worth of experience in college, learn the pace of play in practice, learn the playbook. So when hopefully most schools you have the same coach your first and second year. Like,
Yeah.
I know the playbook, like, front and back. When I get my shot in the game,
You're playing full speed.
I'm playing full speed,
Yeah.
and I'm not letting that shot go. Like,
Yeah.
I get my
Exactly.
foot in the door, and I'm not coming off the field again. So I would encourage you, like, I tell guys they want to play. I'm like, dude, if you can save that red shirt, and because you got dudes that are rolling, like, I would save it. I mean, unless you're going and taking, like, true meaningful starter snaps. I mean, go ball as a freshman.
Yeah.
But if they want to toss you in for 2-3 plays at a time every game, like,
we can't
I would
do
be
that.
grateful that you're getting the experience to, like, keep another year on the back end.
Yeah.
Shoot. So look, take us into year 2 or redshirt freshman year.
Yeah.
'Cause I think that's when things start getting wicked.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. My redshirt freshman year, I got to coach. Like I said, Jay Norvell and them came in, and my style of play has always been, like, get off the ball. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not like I've just never. I can play it, but I don't play, like, read and react really well.
Yeah.
So the new staff, Jay Norvell comes in, and he brings a coach from North Dakota State. His name's Buddha Williams.
Okay.
He's the D-line coach at Indiana right now. So he was my coach for 2 years.
You got something going.
Yeah, so he brings in Buddha Williams, and he's the one that, like, he teaches me, like, he sees that, like, the get off is how I play, and he's like, I'm not going to change anything about that. We're just going to, like, perfect that.
Yeah.
So, he's teaching me, like, take off. He's teaching me, like, the different reactions. He's teaching me, like, how to pass rush, like, the different sets I'm going to get and how to, like kind of, like, walk the line as I'm reading these sets. Like, he's kind of teaching me, and he did teach me, like, kind of, like, the basis of, like, actual, like, knowledge about football when he got there. So, yeah, and he's the type of coach where he's like, I'm not going to, jump down your throat if you mess up. Like, we're rolling, and, like, you're going to mess up when we're rolling, but we're rolling.
Just finish.
He just kind of let me play. So my the first game of the season, we're playing Michigan in the big house, and so that was going to be my first game in college football. So I wasn't starting, like, all throughout preseason and training camp. There's a senior named Devin Phillips. He was starting. And a guy named Cam Barreto, he was starting. So I wasn't starting that whole time.
Okay.
Like, all leading up to the game. Right before the game, Devlo, he, like, got into, like, a little something with school. So he was on a 1-game suspension. So I was, like, next guy up. So I gotta end up starting that game. And
Against Michigan?
yeah.
Welcome to college football.
Yeah.
Welcome to college football.
Yeah, welcome to college football. Yeah, I'm playing in the big house. It was first game of the season, so I think it was 112,000 people in the stands. The big house,
Freaking jumping.
right?
I know it's jumping.
I'm going. It was crazy. I'm going from 60 games. My last game that I've played college football in, there was like 65 people in the stands.
No doubt. Oh man,
112,000 people in the stands.
Went from Bennett C. Russell to the big house.
That's
Right.
it. And I went.
What a jump.
Yeah,
What a jump.
real. And I'm playing dudes that are, like, smaller than me in high school.
Yeah.
I go to Michigan. That's some big boys.
Man, huge.
Them boys are huge. Huge.
So, you
bro.
lining up.
I know, really. I'm like, dang. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
Did
hooked.
you have a welcome to college football moment? Like, in that year or that game or?
I had 2 welcome to college football
man.
moments.
Okay.
The first one was in practice, my true freshman year.
Yeah.
In high school football, like I don't know if it's like talent or scheme wise or something, but like they don't like run wham. In
Yeah.
high
Oh
school
my
football.
God.
Yeah, they're not doing.
They're not running. They're running inside zone, outside zone.
Yeah.
and
You play-
stretch if they can.
That's it. If they can get out there.
If they can get out there,
They can
they
get
run
out
stretch.
there.
Well, they don't run wham. I
Yeah.
don't know that wham's a thing. So I remember I take off. I run through the line, and let me preface with we have a tight end. His name's Gary Williams. He was 6'5", probably like 255 pounds. He was like a freak athlete. So I run through the line and like I get through clean. I'm like, I'm about to make money.
Yeah, it's time to get paid.
I'm like, I'm about to like they're gonna have to start me because like I'm about to go smoke this guy in the backfield.
Yeah.
I come through the line, like my eyes are so big. I see the running back and then just like crack, bro. I got dropped. I mean, I'm talking about like I'm on the ground, laying on the ground. I'm like, I'm about to have to see the trainer. I don't want to get up because I just got like rocked.
Oh my
And
God.
that was like definitely like the biggest. That was the biggest hit I think I've like ever taken. That was just crazy. That was bad. And then my second was like a game time welcome to college football.
Okay.
Where like in high school you just kind of like do your thing on the field. Like I mean there's technique involved, but like if you're athletic, like you can
get by by
you
just
get by
Definitely get away with some
being
stuff in
athletic.
high school.
Right.
100%.
And we're playing Michigan in Big House, and I'm playing pretty good. Like I get a couple tackles, like a TFL or 2, and I'm getting like pressure on the quarterback all game. So like I'm playing well against these guys. So like I was kind of feeling myself in the game, and I was rushing. I was coming around the left side on the guard. I threw a move. He like got under me, but I saw like the quarterback was going to low, release the ball, and so like I jump up to bat it, and I feel it like graze my finger. And like I'm still like I'm a grown man. I'm like 6'4", 280 pounds in the game.
Solid.
I'm a little bigger now, but like picked up like a rag. I'm in the air like a. He like looks me in my eyes and like dunks me and just like laying on the ground like in my face. And I was like,
What game was that?
Michigan.
Oh
my
man.
God.
I mean, I'm
just
sitting here
looking
thinking
up at it, too.
112,000 people looking at me on the ground like a little kid.
Oh no. God.
Like a little kid, man.
Can't do anything
Hey,
about
look,
that either.
Here, imagine the crowd going, "Ooh," and you know what it's for.
Right. It's not for the little 5-yard out route.
Yeah,
It's
no,
just-
Definitely not. Definitely,
It's not for that.
definitely not.
No. So yeah, that would be my 2 welcome to college football moments.
Oh
for sure.
man, that's that's
Crazy.
that
Like
humbles you.
ingrained in my mind.
Yeah, like you don't forget about
You don't
forget about those.
No. I still jump though for passes. My coach gets so mad.
Yeah, so,
He's like, you're gonna hurt yourself. I'm
Yeah.
like, I've been through the worst. Stuff,
Are you-
man. Don't get
Coach,
worse.
you don't know what it took for me to get here.
Right.
Oh man, so shoot, walk us. Oh, so talk about the rest of the year. How the rest of the year go?
Yeah, the rest of the year was, I mean, it was just kind of like good for me. It felt like every single game, like I was playing better football.
Yeah.
Like I'm learning more. My takeoff's getting cleaner. I'm learning how to read blocks and keys better. I'm learning just kind of like scheme better. Like I see formation. I kind of already know what I'm getting because I'm like in the playbook studying. I'm like kind of learning how to be a pro. Like I have a guy named, oh my gosh, Mohammed
Okay.
Kamara, and he plays for. He was just down with Miami. I think he's with Tampa right now.
Okay.
but
Yep, sure is.
He taught me like how to be a pro and how to go about studying and stuff. Cause like my first year, he wasn't in the room, and the old heads were just like, we're in when they schedules for film and we're out. But like he's teaching me like, if you want to be great, we're in before film starts. We're in after class watching film. We're on the board. So he's teaching me how to be a pro, and like it's like I see it translating on the field.
Yeah.
Like every game, like if I have less than 5 tackles and 2 TFLs in the game, and if I'm not like putting pressure on the quarterback all night, I'm like, dang, I just had a terrible game.
Yeah.
Like,
Your standard of what your expectations
it's just
is
high. It's just raised because that's just like how I was performing, and I feel like that season kind of like defined my like identity in football of like how I was gonna play football.
Yeah.
And, yeah, but I felt like I was rolling that year.
What was your best? What was your game where you're like, yeah, I'm here?
Man, what was my game that was like I'm here? We played Washington State
Okay.
when Cam Ward was the quarterback there.
Oh
Okay.
man.
And I think like when I was like, yeah, like I'm feeling myself. I was kind of going crazy all game, and then like I ended up getting like 2 sacks off of him.
Yeah.
And it was just like it was at their stadium, and I don't know, it was just one of those things where it was like I feel like the guy across from me like just really can't
You can't mess with
play
him.
with
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
So
You ended a flow state in that game.
yeah, it was kind of like you hit flow state.
For
It's
real.
like they just can't really mess with me at all. So
Yeah.
that was probably against Washington
Jeez.
State.
Come on, man. I feel like everybody has that game where it's just, okay, no,
Yeah.
I belong here.
Yeah,
This is-
it was kind of like that. It was
Yeah.
like this just feels like I'm in high school again, just doing
Yeah.
the same thing now.
That's got to be a nice feeling when everything starts slowing down again.
Yeah,
So-
the slowdown. That's how you feel.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's
It's like,
that's
I
the
think-
marker. Like
Yeah.
when it slows back down
Mhm.
and I'm just doing stuff now, and it's slowed down. That's like kind of the. I
Like,
feel
okay,
like the-
I'm here.
Yeah.
Do you ever get in game situations where you're performing like to the point to where you can actually try new things in the game? Maybe stuff that you don't really work on as much as you do some of the other aspects of your game.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think about like I'll be playing so good that like I'm going over to my coach. I'm like, kick me out to the 5 for pass rush
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And he's looking at me like, I'm not putting you out
I'm
there.
like, hey, coach,
And I'm
coach, I
like,
see something. Move me out.
no, I literally looked at him. I'm like, I know what to do. Like, I'm just gonna speed and like hezzy bowl this guy, and I'm gonna get there. Like, just
Yeah.
put me out there. He's like, all right, just go. And like, I did it. I get back there, and like now I'm like rushing it to 5, and I'm trying like,
Yeah.
I'm just seeing how I can rush it to 5, and it actually ended up translating into me getting to like rush from a 5 technique a lot more that season.
Really?
So, yeah, there's definitely been games where it's like it starts to slow down so much that it's like, okay, I know that I need to take off here and like play through the A gap, but like he's leaning, so I'm just gonna slip the B gap and go. And like
Yeah.
I know that's not my job, but like
It's like I see
my
it.
job's gonna get done doing that.
For
still.
sure.
Look,
For sure.
for you guys that are watching at home that aren't football heads, man, this is some real football talk.
Yeah, but this is real ball.
This is a real football
This is
talk
real
going
ball.
on right now, bro.
Hey, look, he got to
Look
talk. I
at-
said, all right, here we go.
Right.
Here we go.
Look, we don't
You
get,
see- hey,
get
look, you
the
see that-
whiteboard and the marker.
Yeah, I
and
was saying
start-
that. Dad
Come
started
on,
sitting up
chalk
over there.
talking it up.
What? Dad started sitting up over there. So that's that year. That's that year. You become a freshman All-American.
Yeah, freshman All-American.
So how are we feeling now that the act? Obviously, we try not to.
You
Was
try.
it drink the Kool-Aid?
Yeah,
right?
you try not to sip the Kool-Aid.
You know what I'm saying? But what is that feeling going through freshman All-American? Like all the accolades are coming out within that week, so it's just like,
yeah,
what is?
It was kind of like a crazy feeling because I feel like I guess I'll just prep, like in high school, like I think my junior year I had like 18 sacks or something. I don't even remember. I had like 18
Yeah.
sacks. So like I'm thinking I have like 4 sacks before the season accolades come out. I had like 4 sacks or something that season, and I'm like, dang, I didn't really have the season
Yeah,
I
it
was
didn't sound
looking
like I
for.
wanted
Like
to.
that's not what I'm used to. But you know, it's my redshirt freshman year. We'll go up from here, and then I see freshman All-American come out. I'm like, oh wow.
So interesting.
Wow, I didn't think I had that kind of year,
Yeah.
but I guess I had that kind of year.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was a cool moment, and like one of my good friends, he got like kind of like an honorable mention to freshman All-American. So like we kind of got to share that together, and it was
Yeah.
pretty cool. But it was a bit of like a surreal feeling. I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, this is like on a nationwide thing. Like it's not just a group of 5, like Power 5 guys too.
It's
and, like,
everybody.
I got it done, and,
Yeah.
and it felt pretty cool, and you definitely like ride a high from that. You try not to let it get to your head,
Yeah, but you think about it a little bit.
and you're like, yeah, and it's like, okay, like that's, you know, I take a little pride that I got.
Yeah,
that. Like, it's
no,
cool that
100%.
I got that, but I just knew like still it just wasn't like the season wasn't fully to like my standard. I wanted more.
100%.
As awesome as it was, like all I've known, I was talking with Coach Carter, y'all's dad, and like he said, like all you know is work, and like that's kind of like how a lot of us are and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like that's just kind of all I knew. Like, yeah, that's sick, but like I still just got work to do.
You
Like
got a
there's
lot
still
more to-
food on the plate that I
Yeah.
gotta go get.
That's interesting. I'm about to say, it seems like you're having that realization of like, one, it's giving yourself flowers, because also understanding it's like, not only maybe the stats weren't where you wanted it to be, but there's not very many freshmen playing football.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, just to be getting on the field as a freshman itself is crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But then, like you said, it's just like you're used to 18 sacks in a season.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You could lower the standard, but why would you?
Right.
You know
Why
what
do
I'm
that
saying?
now?
So it's like that. I mean, that's. I feel like you got a good balance when you do that. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
right,
saying? So
right.
what did So tell us, walk us through that process after that All-American season. After, did you end up entering the portal that year?
No, I played one more year.
Okay,
And I had, again, like I come back to like Mo because I think he's just like such a great example of like what a pro does and how they operate. So like it was, again, it's one of those things where it's like I was just a freshman All-American, but I still wasn't the best guy in the room.
For sure.
Like Mo was
That
like
guy.
he's a dude.
Yeah.
So I think like having him there just keeps you in check of like I'm chasing that.
Yeah.
Like,
Did y'all play the same position?
He played defensive end, but
Okay.
yeah,
So y'all in
but
the same room.
Same room,
Okay.
yeah. And so like, I'm still chasing that. Like he set the standard, and I'm chasing that standard that he set. So. Like the freshman All-American was awesome, but like he's the type of guy like season's over, like a week or two, like people are going home, but like he's working.
Yeah.
Like he's 2 weeks after the season, he's like, all right, body's good, juice, I'm
get
working,
back to it.
I'm rolling. So, and that's just how he operates. Like summer ball and stuff like that, dudes are trying to cut out of there as early as they can to go up to the lake or whatever like that. Like not Mo, like he's in there, recovery's happening,
Yeah.
extra film in the summer, so. It just kind of kept me on that path of like we're doing extra and extras.
Got
like
to.
that's just that's just the normal.
Yeah.
Like we're just so. I just kind of kept following on that track with him in the off season and just training to get ready for the next year. That year I had another good year. My sophomore year. Yeah, sophomore year, and then same staff and everything, so I felt really comfortable in the scheme.
Yeah, playing fast.
Yeah, playing really fast, playing really like I'm seeing more now. Like it's deeper than just a scheme for me. It's like how their formation affects our scheme and how, where my linebackers lined up is gonna affect the block that I'm gonna get from the guys. So like it's just a step deeper.
Yeah.
It's significantly more slowed down for me now. Like the fastest football I see is in practice. It's not in games anymore.
Really?
So
Okay.
yeah, and it was just another like I feel like another good year for me. Like good year for like our team and just like learning and just getting better. Like it was just one of those things where it's like I never felt like I was not getting better. Like every single practice, we're week, 8 or 9 in the middle of a bye week, and like we're full speed. There's dudes that I know that are like on vacation because their team got a week off, and I'm like full speed getting better still.
Jeez.
So that's just kind of I feel like the story of like that year. Like we were just getting better. Stuff slowed down, and we were just playing good
rolling.
ball.
Yeah. What do you know y'all's record that year? What was
the defensive line was playing.
Okay, my fault.
Don't worry about the team.
The defensive line was playing good ball.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Y'all are doing what y'all
I've never been on a team where we were playing good ball.
Yeah.
The defensive line was playing good.
Defensive line
That's it, man.
hooping.
Don't even worry about it.
So-
If you're that interested, you can go look it up.
Oh no. Okay. So D-line hooping.
Yeah, we're
And you're-
we're leading the country in. I think that year we led the country in. We were leading the country in sacks for a while, and we led the country in TFLs for almost the entire season.
Oh, y'all are getting home.
Yeah.
Home.
Oh, we're getting home.
We're getting home. Like that's why. I mean, my coach has a national championship ring on his finger for
Right
a
now.
reason. Like he's a dude.
He knows something.
Yeah. So yeah, we were getting home. We were hooping. Somehow you're leading the country and all that. But
Yeah.
We won't talk about that.
Oh,
We didn't score more than 21
Did
points all season.
Did he?
More than 21.
Oh,
You
man.
man.
We'll go. Hey, look.
More than 21.
We'll go back and. Hey, listen.
I don't know what we're running.
Oh man.
I don't know what we're running. I feel like I could have. I don't even play Madden.
Oh,
I don't
no.
play Madden. I feel like I might have been able to run the offense better than that. But we won't talk about it.
We won't
21
talk
points
about
I
it.
never heard of.
Okay. D-line going crazy though.
Going crazy.
Getting home.
We're eating.
Okay.
We're eating.
After that year, did your guy got drafted? I assume.
Yep.
Okay. So he said he's with the Bucks right now.
He's with the Bucks. He got drafted in the 5th round of Miami. He's
Okay.
with Tampa right now.
Okay. And is that the year? Did you stay another year? Or was that the year you? Did your D-line coach leave that year?
Yeah. He
I
left
had
and
to-
went to Indiana.
I was about to say it's not.
That's the only reason I left.
That wasn't even something that I even memorized. I looked up. That was something I just put together.
You
Like
have to just assume.
you have to assume.
Yeah.
Y'all are
If
leaving
a
it.
D line's if our coach is like making us play like that,
Exactly.
if he's gone, I'm
It's
out of there.
time to go.
You have a
You're
freshman
ba-
All-American and a draft pick back-to-back years. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
opportunities are going to be knocking at that
Yeah.
door at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So so you got a D lineman go to the league.
Yep.
Your D line coach leaves because it seems like this was the, this is what he needed to show.
Yeah.
He's as good as he is too.
He left. He was offered. He took the job at Indiana.
It was like,
that's
it's-
why he was out of
It's
there.
time to go.
He let us know. He prefaced. He's one of those transparent dudes. He's like, I love y'all boys, but
Yeah.
Indiana's different than
It
Colorado
makes sense.
State.
No
And you have to
question.
understand that.
Yeah.
You have to understand that.
Yeah. We all knew what it was.
It's a coach.
If we could go to Indiana, we would have went too.
We'll go with you, coach.
Yeah.
No? Okay,
That's
never
what we
mind.
said. All of us.
So, coach, I'm going with you.
Yeah.
Well,
Right. So-
hey, look.
Right.
Well,
Right.
He's like, that's awesome. Let's do something. Let's just stay right here.
stay here. Hey, I'm not saying this.
No need to come.
Coach has a plan.
Yeah.
He has a plan for
He's
you.
bringing in a really good defensive line. Great guy.
Great guy. Okay, so I think this is going to have a lot of people's attention. Walk us through this transfer portal.
Yeah.
What would it looks like chaos from the
Yeah.
outside. Walk us through that.
Yeah, so I entered a transfer portal, and my intention is to go to Indiana. However you want to say that went down, my intention is to go to Indiana. But like I get in the portal, and it's like teams are hitting me up like left and
Everywhere.
right. It's like it was like one of those periods where it's like there's not like a day where I could just sit down and take a deep breath. Like I'm on the phone every day. My wife made like a little TikTok about it
Yeah.
that kind of blew up. Where it's like I'm like literally like phoning calls in the shower. Like I'm
Yeah.
everywhere. I'm on the phone. So
Is this 2023, 2024? This is 2023.
23,
2023. Okay.
going into 24 season.
Okay. Yeah.
So no, yes,
Yeah.
that's right. So yeah, I'm just like phoning calls everywhere. I've never been through the process. Like I don't necessarily know what I'm looking for in the
Yeah.
coach and stuff like that. I just know like I don't want like my kind of like plate to be too big. I don't want my options to be too much. Like I
Yeah.
don't want to give myself like I'm really looking at 12 schools because like I'm just gonna be pulled in every direction. So
Yeah.
I knew who my coach was at Indiana. Like I know he's a guy. I love him, so I want to go there. And to be honest, like that was just they called me, offered me. I was gonna go play for him, and then like. But then, like, schools like Texas A&M called and offered, and I'm like, I mean,
the whole
Indiana
A&M.
won.
Yeah.
Indiana won 2 games all year.
Yeah.
Texas A&M probably did that in the last 2 games of the season.
Yeah.
Like, that's Texas A&M.
It just makes sense.
Right.
It makes sense.
So, I mean, it's crazy. Like, you have to be grounded through that process because,
Yeah.
like, there's flashy names, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But,
Yeah.
like, you got to be grounded because, like, there's a lot of schools coming in. A lot of them are saying a lot of good things that you want to
sound
hear.
great.
They sound amazing.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah.
You're great. We don't have anyone in
We don't
the
got
room.
no one
Right.
like you.
Nobody.
Right. Yeah.
No one like you. We need you on the team. Like, we need you to come start for us right away.
Yeah.
And then I look up the roster and you got 2-3 year starters on your team.
Yeah.
What do you mean you need me to come start right away?
Coach,
You
what
got
was that?
Shamar Stewart.
Yeah.
No, literally, like Texas A&M called me and they're like, and I'm on the phone with their head coach, and he's like, I never call people. Like
Yeah.
I'm never on the phone with people. Like the head coach, I'm the head coach. I don't talk to people. I'm like, okay, like he could be.
This guy's serious.
He could be serious. I look
Yeah.
at the roster and Shamar Stewart's on.
Yeah,
there.
you got it. You got a guy.
Actually,
going.
And they
actually
bring
3
in-
draft picks on that defensive
Yeah, they
line.
literally had it. Who was the defensive lineman? When I was in the portal, there was like a big time.
He went
defensive lineman.
to Ole Miss. Daggone.
After A&M, right?
Yeah.
It's
Walter Nolan.
Walter Nolan. Walter Nolan's
So
in the
they got some
portal,
hoopers
right?
on that
Yeah.
line.
Well, Walter Nolan's in the portal at the same time I'm in the portal. He's the number one guy in the portal.
He's leaving A&M.
No, he's in the portal to go to A&M right now.
Oh, buddy. Okay.
So
All right.
my whole game plan going into the portal is like no matter what, I'm not going to go where Walter Nolan goes.
No doubt. You have to avoid that.
Because why would I do that?
Yeah.
I want to play football.
You can't. Yeah.
So they signed Walter Nolan, and they're telling me like you're coming here to play. I see Walter Nolan times. I'm like, I'm absolutely not going.
Coach,
there to play.
you don't mean that.
Right.
You don't.
You're
mean
lying
that.
to me
Yeah.
right now. As much as you need
Oh,
depth,
man.
I don't need to be depth.
I don't need to be
So,
that, Coach.
yeah, but so it's just kind of like it is as hectic as it seems from the outside. It is on the inside also. Like
That
it's,
hectic.
It's it can be a lot, and there's a lot of like temptation, and you have to like. I told guys that are getting in the portal because like it happens. I have good friends that are like, all right, I'm getting in the portal, and so I just tell them like the things to watch out for is like you need to actually look at a roster.
Yes.
Right. Go in and look at a roster. Like,
yeah.
do they have returning starters? Are they bringing in people from the portal? Like, look at that. Look at the scheme that they're playing because like. They're gonna show clips of whatever you want to see, but like what's like scheme, at least for us up front, like how are they coaching the defensive line?
Yeah.
And like just don't chase like a logo.
Yeah.
That's like the hard
that
part.
I think that's a big thing too. Chasing a logo or like your dream school or anything like that. Yeah. So
and I feel like that was like kind of my story going to Florida State. Like that's like the hometown school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're from
like,
here, you want to go to Florida State.
I want to go to Florida State.
Yeah.
And so like they offered me super last minute, which I think should have been a little bit of a red flag for me. Like super last minute, like I'm committed to Indiana.
Yeah.
They haven't talked to me the whole time. They call me and offer me at the very end because they have some dude leave. So
that's how they do in our area though. They've always been like that.
Oh, have they?
Yeah.
Oh, they just don't recruit Florida.
They'll offer our 5-star guys the day of signing day.
Really?
Yeah.
They
I
have signed
didn't
it.
know
Like,
that.
multiple people from the area have gotten that phone call from Florida State, like night before signing day, morning of signing day, like, hey, we actually do want you to come here.
It's just weird. I don't like it. It doesn't make
Yeah.
sense to me. I don't know if it's because like they think they like
It's the hometown. They feel like you can.
or-
Yeah. So, sheesh.
But so I go to Indiana. I take a visit there. I'm committed to Indiana. I commit while I'm there. I fly down, take a visit to Florida State, bring my whole family.
Yeah. Oh,
and
they
I
loved
just end up committing on spot at Florida State. I feel like I kind of got logo blinded. Like,
yeah.
it's Indiana who won 2 games, or Florida State who was like
They had just
the
won the ACC, no?
yeah.
they were 13-0. They lost to. I mean, they got dog stomped by Georgia in the
playoff.
but like they didn't.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm like, all right, like I committed there and I went there, and that's just kind of like I tell people, like, man, you can't get blinded by the logo. And as much as people don't want to talk about it, like the money in college football does speak to some degree about like what a team actually means about you.
Yeah.
That I wouldn't say to chase money. There's teams that can toss around, you know,
Right.
Extra bread.
a ton of money because they just have it, and teams that don't have it, so they can't do it. But like per team, like money can indicate like your value. That's just what college football's turning into.
Yeah, it's so crazy that you say that, because I talk to a lot of guys that kind of go through that process, and I help go through it with them, and I kind of tell them it's like what the slot is. Like, don't get me wrong, everybody gasses you up, right? Like when you're in the portal, man, we don't got a guy like you,
right.
da 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 da. And then mind you, it's a P4 team, and if that P4 team was like, hey, yeah, you're gonna be our guy, we got 100,000 for you.
Right, you're not their guy.
It's like, hold on, you're not you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's crazy because you talk to a kid that might have been coming from an FCS, which is like, nah, I'll go there. I just want to play.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I know.
Yeah,
that's why we can't go there.
Yeah, you're not gonna play.
You're not going to. Don't get me wrong.
Texas A&M is not giving you $100,000 to come play football.
You're a 3.
Yeah,
you're just above walk on.
You might be on the scout team.
Oh man,
you might be on the scout team with Texas A&M.
Saturday afternoon, headset, green top,
right.
clipboard.
Right,
But you're sitting next to the coach.
Sunday, you're full pads.
Okay,
you are. That guy's not full pads. You're full pads.
You're wondering why you're not invited to all the film sessions. You walk in.
right. You just have to go to film before practice. You don't have to come after practice.
You don't do that after practice film.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I better say I feel like that right there, what you just said, is so crucial, because it's like these teams that they almost try to talk you into like, don't chase the money, right? And it's like they know what they're saying, but it's like, to an extent, yes, they're right. Don't chase the money, because you know what I'm saying. You don't want that to be your driving force, but at the same time, it's understanding the money slot of that specific school. Right. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of SEC, there's plenty of SEC, especially SEC Big Ten schools, where it's like they're paying. I know backups getting $600.
Yeah. Same.
Backups.
Same.
You know what I'm saying?
I played with them.
15, 20 snaps a game.
Yeah.
$600.
Yeah. Trust me. Yeah.
Oh, man. So.
And it's just like, it's that like, you have to just kind of, and it's hard. You don't know what you don't know.
For sure. For sure.
But I mean, if if you can try to find a way to know, it's like some team's ceiling might be another team's floor.
Right.
So it's like when one team's offering you $500,000, that's for you to go be their dude. But
Yeah.
when another team's offering you $500,000, like you said, like you're taking 10 snaps a game
For sure.
And
The
it's
guy in front of
just-
you is 1.5.
He's 1.5,
and that's just
Huge
what it
gap
is.
too, by the
No
way.
doubt.
It's $1 million gap.
No doubt.
yeah. And I don't care if you're better than that. guy.
Yeah, it doesn't
He's
matter.
getting paid $1 million more than you.
Oh man, so
You think the boosters
you
are gonna let that happen?
The boosters are not going
Oh,
for
man.
that. The boosters are not going for that.
I was about to say, and I can only imagine it's cool hearing like your POV of the of your first of that process.
Yeah.
Because not only is your first time in the transfer portal, it's essentially your first time really in the recruiting process
At all.
Because like you
I've
said,
never been
your
recruited.
high school,
Yeah.
it's all so. This is your first time doing OVs. Your first time
Housing calls from coaches.
Yeah.
I've never taken calls from coaches.
Really?
So, like, I don't even know what to ask for these guys. Like, my first time, the advice I'm giving you is what I implemented my second time in the portal.
Yeah,
Which I wish I would have known my first time in the portal. Like, I'm
For
not
sure.
asking guys about scheme. I'm not asking guys about, like, roster spots and depth. And I'm not taking into account, like, I came from Colorado State. Like, you were getting paid, you know, when NIL came out, when I was there, it was like $500 a month, and we were getting blessed.
yeah, you take it
Right.
So
And
we
so,
up.
you know, you go to somewhere else and you just don't know what you don't know. And,
for sure.
Yeah, and it's just I just wish I would have known some of these things about, like, you know, talk to them about the scheme, make sure it's an actual scheme fit, because you know, I think like people in college, like sometimes, like we've talked about with the league, like they're just late. If they see other people are offering you, they're just going to offer.
Yeah, for sure.
They don't know that, they don't care if you fit the scheme or not. Like if you're offered by Alabama, you can
gotta-
guarantee everyone in the
you're
country
pretty
is about
good.
to offer
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
So
And I was like, it's crazy because I remember just like my point of view, because I want to say that you and JJ went into portal at the same time.
yeah, when he went to
LSU, because I remember when he went into the portal, that was hectic. Because I'm not gonna go into that because we got good ties, but he goes into the portal, and then I remember he said it within that first like 24 hours. He said 20 schools called him, another 17 called me.
Yeah.
Because they just knew we were close. And then I had another 10 to 12 call me about you. And I remember calling you like, hey, bro, like, what do you, what you got going on? Because this school is doing whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it was crazy because, like, that's the first time those first 2 years is, like, really when the portal is, like, heating up, like, really going crazy. So no one really knows how the portal works.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, this is ridiculous. So, you know, and it was interesting because I didn't even know how you got to like the Florida State side. 'Cause the last time me and you had talked, you were going to Indiana.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Florida State, I don't even think they had offered the last time we talked.
Yeah,
I'm
they had
committed somewhere.
You're
and
going.
I haven't been offered.
I know you're going to Indiana.
Yeah.
I think you're about to go on I think we might have talked about an OV to one other school.
Yeah, I was gonna OV to Indiana, and I think I had A&M. I had North Carolina and A&M set up, but North Carolina
Okay,
got
that's what
canceled.
it was. Yep.
And A&M signed Walter Nolan, so I
was like, yeah, there's no reason to go out there.
Right, unless I might have got some gear or something.
Yeah, yeah. So
you could take me to steak dinner. Or something.
yeah,
But-
like we'll go eat, but
Right.
I'm not coming here.
Right.
And we both know that.
yeah,
So,
but it was pretty much like it was just Indiana.
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
I wasn't going anywhere else.
So I was about to say because I hadn't talked to you like after that once you had committed. So it's cool hearing like this is kind of what happened. Okay, so now boom, walk us through. We've committed to Florida State. We're signed to Florida State.
Right.
Every write up, because this is a layup for any media outlet from the Panhandle.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's everywhere.
Hometown kid returns home.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah. That was literally the
Trust.
newspaper that I saw.
Yeah,
It was
like
that.
it's a layup for anybody writing. I know Brian Lester was on it. Shout out Brian Lester.
Shout out Brian Lester, man.
Come on, Brian Lester. For some of y'all that don't know anybody in Santa Rosa County that's making it big time, college, NFL, MLB, pro softball, look, Brian Lister's that man. He know that.
Brian
He's
Lesnar
on that.
knows.
Yes, he is.
Brian
And
Lesnar
so,
knows. That's one
the
thing.
Brian
Brian Lesnar
Lesnar-
knows before I know.
He know.
No
look,
question. He's like Shifty. He's
Look.
like Adam. He's the Adam
He said,
Schefter
Grady,
of the panhandle. I swear to you.
I know, in real life.
I swear to you.
Go, Grady, you committed in Indiana? I haven't yet, but yeah.
Yeah, who told you?
I know where you got that information.
Yeah,
from.
listen. No. Brian Lester called me and told Mike congrats for going to the Jets. That was the night before the draft. So
Yeah.
that's
Great, that's just Brian Lester, man.
That's Brian Lester.
Come on.
So okay, boom, you're at Florida State. To walk us through again, now you're doing a different transition from G5 to P4.
Yeah. It was, and it's kind of crazy. Like, I don't think that necessarily, like, the talent level's as drastic as a lot of people think.
Okay.
I think that the talent level across the board is more consistent.
Yeah.
Like, at least up front. I mean, probably with the small, like, the skills positions, it's different.
Yeah.
That's just not my world. But for the offensive line and defensive line, like, I would say going against offensive linemen, I wouldn't say that they're, like, drastically better. It's just that there's, like, not as many bad players.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
like, if I'm playing Boise State's offensive line, like, there's I can pretty much guarantee that one of the three dudes inside is probably not great, and I can kind of pick on them.
Figure out who it is.
Whereas, like, when we're playing Clemson, like, you probably don't have that. Like, you have to play against their good guys.
Yeah.
So, talent-wise, it wasn't like I've competed against, players that I feel like are just as good as a lot of these guys. So I didn't have a problem, like, competing. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like I got in there, and they're starting center for, like, 2 or 3 years. Like, we're doing one-on-ones, and, like, there was, like, a span where, like, 3 weeks I hadn't lost a single one against a guy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm rolling as far as that goes, but my hardest transition was it was like read and react, and I'm
And that
200
you got by the first 2 years not doing that.
That's just not what I did. That's not what
Yeah.
I learned. I just learned, like, pin my ears back and go,
Mm-hmm.
and that's. I'm a 290-pound interior defense lineman when I was playing. I played at like 285, 290 at Colorado
Yeah.
State. And so, like, to read and react and stuff like that, like, you kind of got to be a bigger dude. And
Yeah.
I'm just not, like, a bigger guy. So I definitely struggled, like, transitioning into that a little bit. And just, like, kind of transitioning to the dynamic of the locker room where at Colorado State, we were playing football because we love football.
For sure.
At Florida State, there's a lot of guys in the locker room that are playing football because they love money.
For sure.
So it's like, it's hard. Like, you go from, like, a ton of camaraderie because, like, we don't care. We just want to play football together to, like, I'm getting paid no matter what.
For sure.
So who cares?
Yeah.
And I kind of struggle with that transition because, like, there's just guys in the locker room who's like, I don't need to practice hard today. I don't need to, I don't need to get an extra film. I'm getting a check.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, we need to get an extra film. Like, we've lost a couple games. Like, we got to get in some
Yeah,
extra
we got to.
tape.
Yeah,
Like,
we're
we
gonna get
gotta
someone fired if we don't turn this thing on.
Literally.
Yeah.
Someone probably should be getting fired.
No.
How do you? Nah, that's crazy.
Oh, love the Florida
Oh,
State.
man, listen,
Oh,
come
love
on.
the Florida State, man.
But how do you keep yourself level headed in situations where you're around pretty much the entire team is kind of on some, well, I'm gonna get paid anyway.
Yeah.
How do you keep yourself grounded to continue to get better and motivate yourself daily in that regard?
Yeah, I think it just comes down to, like, the difference is people's why. You know what I mean? So it's like what are you playing for? Why are you playing? And, like, for a lot of people, when it's the money, like, it's easy to disband and stuff like
sure.
that, do your own thing, because, like, you care about a check. Like, for me personally, like, that's just not how I live my life. Like, I don't really care. Like, I have, I play because, for me, I think it, like, elevates me to, like, a platform where I can spread the gospel. And, like, that's what, like, you guys know me, like, when we're talking, like, that's what I'm all about. I'm all about spreading the gospel. And, like, I think for me, like, when my identity is rooted in Christ and my why is rooted in Christ, like, when we're losing games, I don't need to just think about, like, I'm still getting my check. I don't care how I play. For me, it's more of, like, how am I going to hold myself when you go through trials? And, like, where's my peace when I go through trials? Like, can I, like, how do I actually, like, find contentment in these situations? Because I think a lot of the reactions of, like, who cares? Like, I'm still getting a check is because, like, you don't have contentment in your life.
For
Like,
sure.
You're not at peace when you lose.
Yeah.
Like, your identity now is a loser because you're losing at football.
Yeah.
That's your identity. So, like, now you have to go to, like, I don't care about that much. Cause,
Yeah.
like, so I'm not
like
a loser.
I'm not even tripping on that.
I'm not tripping because, like, that's who you are. But for me, like, football is just not who I am entirely. So when we're losing, like, that doesn't make me, like, I'm not a loser because we're losing football. Like, I'm just playing football and we're losing, but, like, I'm just still, like, a son of Christ.
Yeah,
And
no, 100%.
I feel like being rooted in that, and, like, a lot of people walk through sports, and, like, when all you are as a person is the sport, and you're losing and you're making money and stuff like that, like, you're just gonna whatever, I'm making money. So I don't know.
I can only imagine that messing with your mental health when it's like you just dissected, like that's all you are is a this guy kind of thing. Who would you say on that team? You could see them every day, like during the week, like they're trying to fix it, like they're trying to, like, fellas, let's bring this thing together.
Shout out AZ, man.
Come on, shout out. That's what I was hoping you were gonna say, man.
AZ, man, that's my brother in Christ right there.
Come on, man. Shout out Zaire Thomas, man.
He's he's the same way. Like, he's like, we've shared like a ton of moments. Just like we try to bring guys in, and like our priority in the locker room is like showing Christ to people. But like, you also still want to win. I'm still a competitor. When I say content, like, there's a big difference between contentment and complacency. Like, I'm not complacent. I want to win.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm just content through all seasons. So like,
this win or loss doesn't make me or break me of who I am.
But I still want to win.
No doubt. Don't get it twisted.
So, yeah, like, AZ's that kind of guy. Like, no matter what, like, we're 1-8 at some point, or so, I'm sure we're 1-8 at some point.
Yeah.
And, like, he's going to get extra film. He's still going to, he's going to walk in the room, and he's never going to talk about, like, me. Like, he's still talking about, like, we need to do this. We need to, like, pull together to win and stuff like that. Yeah. So, He's definitely one of them.
100%. It's also, I want to give AZ his flowers real quick, man. I think when he, I remember when Marcus Woodson was there. That's who recruited him to go to Florida State. Marcus Woodson was like, man, this kid is a pro. Like, that's a consensus. Like, everybody.
Yeah, he's a pro.
Everybody knows this kid's a pro.
Yeah.
Right. And then I remember
how he operates.
And then when Coach Pat Surtain was there, like, me and him were talking about AZ. And he's saying the same thing. He's like, bro, like, this kid is different. This kid, he's unbothered. He never wavers. Like, this kid is a professional athlete.
Yeah.
And then it's crazy because then we go to some of these other colleges around the country, and if we talk about Florida State, the first person they all bring up is Ye.
Yeah.
And they don't talk about how fast he is, how strong he is, how whatever. They're like, man, that kid is gonna go in the first round. Like, this kid's a pro. That's everywhere across the country. All these DB coaches know about this kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a testament to, like, look, you do the right thing the right way. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Like, trust the process. I mean, it's he's walking in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. So I saw him post that little thing, like, rookie that acts most like a vet.
Yeah.
That's just how he's always
that is
been.
Him.
That's how he operates.
Yeah. So, man, shout out to boy AZ, man. Go Jets. 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 Anyways, okay, so tough season, right?
Not a great
Super.
one.
Super tough.
Not going ideal. I feel like there's 1,000 reasons for why that season went how it went. So we're gonna fast forward.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can speculate on what you think went
Listen,
wrong. It's probably all of them.
Oh man, we're gonna fast forward.
You just think of anything, it's probably right.
Yeah.
And you're probably spot on.
So season ends. We get back into the transfer portal.
Yep.
Okay, we're back into transfer portal. What is the conversation with? Are you married at this time?
Yeah, I got married in May. So in like this summer when I was at Florida State.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're recently married. So now your decision has always been bigger than you.
Yeah.
But now legally it is bigger than you.
Yeah. It's me and my wife now.
So what is that conversation like when it's like, hey fam, it's time to go?
Yeah.
Before
She's
you get
like,
it.
Let's roll.
Oh, she was with it.
That's it.
Short conversation.
She might have been the one telling me to go. She might have been like, we need to get up out of here.
We need to go.
So we sat down and we had a serious conversation about it, and she's just always kind of been like, I'll support you in chasing your dreams and like whatever you think is best, and like if you feel that like God is blessing your decision and you feel like he's leading you in the right way, like I 100% support you. And she's just kind of always been like that. Like whatever my dreams are, like she's just gonna be there and support me and push me in them. So it was like the easiest conversation I ever had.
Yeah.
She was just like, if you're ready to roll, like let's get in it.
Do it.
Let's just kind of. She kept me grounded. Like let's move about this process differently this time. No, like it's not. I don't need to entertain 15, 16, 17 teams at a time. She's like, let's do some research on the teams that reach out and let's go where we're most wanted and where it fits us best. And but it's super easy conversation with her.
Yeah.
So
Listen, real quick, I have to give her flowers too, and we're gonna keep this thing moving.
Yeah.
I gotta give her flowers too because it's always funny. Every time I feel like a checkpoint character. Like whenever you're going through a different like checkpoint, me and you hop on the phone. Like multiple times in a day, right?
Right.
And I remember we were talking one day on the phone, and I was like, "Yeah, how's the portal going? How's whatever?" We're like, "Yeah, a couple schools are calling, I hear her out the. I'm just like, no, ask him questions. I said, okay, all right, here we go.
That's her, dude.
That is her. She was like, no, you need to ask him, and then that's when we started really asking questions. I was like, you know what? She's phenomenal.
She's the GOAT, bro.
She's perfect for this guy because this guy's not asking the right.
And that's just not me.
Yeah,
like, I've always just been like, get off the phone. All right, yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good. And she's like, even through the like pro process, like with my agent and stuff like that. Like he'll give me a call and it might not be the news I want to hear. I'm like, all right, like I get it, man, but all right, just like let's keep working. Let's see what we can make shake. And like she'll be sitting there on the phone, like looking at me, and like she'll say to Chris, who's my agent, she'll be like, Chris, we actually have more questions.
We actually have a couple more questions. You say right there.
I know, and I was like, dang, okay. And then she just takes the phone out of my hand and just starts
100%.
rapping them. And that's just how she is.
100%.
So, shout out her, man. She's
yeah,
the GOAT.
shout out her,
Shout
man.
out the wife,
So,
man, for sure.
She's the GOAT.
So okay, boom. So now we're going through this process again. Walk us through the transfer portal process the second time.
Yeah, the second time I felt like way more grounded. I'm like, I know exactly what I'm looking for. I know what I'm looking for in a coach.
Mm-hmm.
I know what I know like what my weak areas are, and like if a coach can't point that out to me, like he probably hasn't actually watched tape on me.
Yeah.
Like he should. Like I know my weaknesses. I know like what they probably like in me, but I know what I need to work on. I know exactly what scheme I want to play my last year in. I'm like doing due diligence on like rooms and stuff like that. How many guys are they planning on bringing in? Are dudes committed? Are dudes like? It's like I'm walking through it like way more like strategic because I still have like a lot of teams reach out and offer me. And
how many schools would you feel like would you say offered you in that second portal?
I think in the second round, I probably had like 10 like legit offers that I would have considered. Maybe 8 or 10 like legit offers that I would have walked through and considered. Like legit offers, not that I would have considered all of them, because I thought a handful of them I didn't even take a second call. I was just like, what does your room look like right now? And like 3 or 4 of them were like, we have returning starters, and I was like, I appreciate it, but I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I don't want to be a depth guy.
Right. So 3 or 4 teams didn't go past the first call. And then I mean, it really came down to like the 2 teams that I feel like were bringing me into like start and like play and be that guy was Michigan State and Oklahoma State.
Okay.
Were kind of like the 2. They like checked all the boxes. The coach is coaching the scheme I want to play. Like he's sitting here walking me through like what I know I need to work on. Both of them. They're for what they are. They're like offering me the money to go be the starter.
Yeah. What their number is.
Yeah. So they're all checking the boxes, and then for me, like I took a visit to both of them because I feel like they were legit options, and I just like love Michigan State.
Yeah.
Like the coach, like Coach Lange is the GOAT. He's with UCLA right now, but yeah, he's awesome. So
did the conference play? Cause what's Oklahoma State Big 12? Did a conference play a role in that process?
Yeah, it did a little bit. I kind of knew like the Big Ten's better football, so like for me, if I want to, make it shake my last year, like if I do something in the Big Ten, like it'll happen. So yeah, I think the conference played a role. Like I saw Michigan State's schedule; they had preseason what looked like was going to be good teams. Like
Yeah.
some of them didn't pan out great, but yeah, it just moved through the process way differently, and I
Yeah.
like felt way more confident in my decision, way
Okay.
less rushed. Like we just kind of knew that was for sure where we wanted to go.
Yeah.
What in that first part of your first portal process did you take into your second process that made you feel that weight off your shoulders? Like, okay, I can actually go about this the right way.
I think like just the experience as a whole, like just knowing the first time I went through it, it felt super rushed. I felt like bombarded. I was housing so much stuff, and then just like knowing like walking into it knowing, okay, I just don't want to I don't want to operate like that. I don't need to like if I don't feel it from a team right away or like I know their depth position, like I'm just gonna cut it off right there so I can like intentionally pour into the teams that I think I could go to. So I think just that. I mean, at that point, I'm also married, so like, I'm looking for more than me too. Like, I'm like, okay, like where could my wife have some community at?
Yeah.
Like
Quality of life.
yeah, quality of life for my wife. I'm looking at like there's like programs at college called like Athletes in Action and stuff like that. It's like college ministries. I'm looking like, do you guys have college ministries? I'm talking with coaches like, do you guys have guys that are like, are they faithful? Do they believe in the Lord? And do they have a relationship? So, like I'm asking like questions that are like a little more like could the transition here be like less of like kind of like how Florida State, it was like individual guys. Like could it be more of like there's unity in the team? And I knew like when I went up on my visit, like I didn't hear a single dude like talk about money the whole time.
Really?
Yeah, and like other visits you go on, like all they talk
popping
about
it.
is
Oh,
money.
no, trust, they popping it.
That's all they talk. My defensive line coach was like, they'll send you a text or the GM will call you with an offer, but like we're gonna talk ball. And he was like, and then I talked with like dudes in the room and stuff like that, and like not a single person talked about money. They didn't care. They were just like boys, all of them. It just felt way more like Colorado State. Like they just love football and everyone was just boys.
100%.
And I just felt like that would be like an environment I would just thrive in playing.
Yeah, no, I gotta look again. I'm out here handing out flowers, man. I want to go give it to, like I said, the GM at Michigan State. I can't remember his name, but Cole.
Yeah.
I remember me and him. I talked on the phone about another player actually, and they ended up going to a different school. But when me and him talked, mind you, I talked to the linebacker coach, and I want to say it was the linebacker coach, the DC, or
the linebacker coach of DC. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Ross.
So I remember I had talked to him. And we were talking about money, and he was like, "Yeah, I don't talk about the money."
They don't.
And then I
The
talked
coaches
to
don't
we
talk
talked to somebody.
about
We were like, "Yeah, we don't talk about like."
They said the GM handles the money. They said the head coach and the GM handle the money.
That was it.
Position coaches.
The
head coach
ball.
won't let the position coaches be.
Yeah.
In it.
And
they think money could be favoritism. They're like, I don't care if you are the highest paid dude in the room or not. Like the coaches won't know that.
Yeah.
They're gonna put who's gonna be on the field to win.
Yeah, and that, like I said, that was kind of talking to him about that player. Like it's just kind of refreshing. You know what I'm saying? Because the coach was like, "Listen, I don't know how much money we're gonna give him. I want the kid. I'll call.
He's gonna come play.
I'll call the GM and tell him I want him. I don't know what that slot
looks like. Yeah,
but I will tell him that I want. You know what I'm saying?
That's literally how they operate.
Really,
and there's transparency there too.
Yeah,
I mean, I didn't even ask for it, but the GM got on the phone with me. He was like, "Boom, boom, boom!" In the room, we're making this, and that, and this is where you're gonna be paid.
Really?
And I'm like, okay, like y'all have me to come start.
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, I already talked to the guys. They said it's cool if we let them know what their money situation is. Yeah. So this is what the dude look like.
It's real. It's
so
like
there's transparency.
Yeah.
So there's like trust there now for me.
Yeah.
It's like there's transparency in what you're telling me. Like it's not like Florida State pulled me aside. Their GM, so he pulled me aside right as we're about to leave the visit, and he's like, "Hey, we're gonna make you one of the highest paid dudes on the team right now." I'm like, "Okay, cool," and then drops the offer or whatever, and everyone just hit the transfer portal, so there's like 14 dudes on the team or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I am the highest paid dude on the team right now.
Today.
In this very moment, I am.
Yeah.
But, you know what I mean?
Today, I'm definitely.
And I asked him like, "What are other guys getting paid?" And he's like, "Well, this is what Braden Fisk got paid last year, and we're paying you more than him." I'm like, "Oh, okay, I'm paying more than Braden Fisk. He started all year, went to the league."
Yeah.
So I'm like,
all conference selection.
Right.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, that feels real. But then I'm like,
Little did you know they were about to have an increase in bread.
Right. I
So-
guess maybe when he first got there, but I talked to Brady and not when he left there. So.
Oh man.
You know, just the transparency too. Like there was just like transparency from I really like how that staff operates.
Yeah.
Like we won 4 or 5 games. Like we didn't have the season I wanted, but like the way that whole staff operates,
Yeah.
I really
Like you can see them have the ability to the head coach to
go up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean he did it at Oregon State.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He did it at Oregon State.
because this will be year 2 for him, right? Or year 3?
Well, he got canned.
Okay.
Off rip. I mean, they were better. I don't know. I wish they would have given him a little more time. He got canned. He's a great dude, but I mean, he did it at Oregon State, but it took him a couple years, and then Oregon State was great in the Pac-12.
Yeah. I think that's the part that makes it so funky. Like, not just with the aggressiveness with players, but I feel like there's also an aggressiveness with like coaches, where it's just like you have a coach. I mean, shoot, let's go to coach at Indiana. He got him nice in like 8 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
And now that's what people
like,
understand.
That's the standard now. So because like even like it stinks because even like who's it Dubois at Alabama, like I think he they won like 9 games, 10 games his first year. They're like, oh, fire him, and it's just like, fam, what world?
He just won 9 or 10 games in the SEC.
In the SEC, what do you mean fire him?
You can't hire every team in the country. Can't have a national championship coach every year.
Every year, and not just that.
Everybody cannot be Nick Saban. Matter of fact, nobody is Nick Saban.
Here's my thing though.
And no one's cursing Grady.
We haven't even given him enough time to be Nick Saban. He been there for an hour and a
half. An hour and a half.
They talking about some. Yeah, he got the wrong.
We got to get rid of.
He might be all right.
What do you? He's probably good.
He don't even know these players, and he went 9 and
with
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I felt about Smith. I mean, he took a team that it was like a crapshoot because there was a whole like scandal with the coach that was there, Mel Tucker. I don't know if y'all heard about that. But there was a whole scandal with Mel Tucker, so the team like fell apart. It was crazy. So he's like picking up the pieces of a team, and then they go back to back. I think like 4 and then 5 win seasons, and it's like. I mean, he's playing with like a true freshman quarterback, so it's like give him. You got to give him time to get his feet wet in it and stuff. But that's just everyone wants the Kurt Cignetти standard now. It's crazy.
Daggum. So, boom, you finished your season there. How'd your season go? This past season.
It was good. I didn't have my best season because I was kind of dealing with like some shoulder stuff throughout the season. So. I didn't have my best season stat wise, but like tape wise, I feel like I probably had my best season.
Year.
Like I kind of went through this like little spurt in the middle where I got like the yips on like I was just like missing tackles, and like I don't miss tackles. Like I'm usually pretty automatic when I get back there, but I was just like missing a couple tackles. Like I'll be in the backfield and have a dude wrapped up for a TFL like 3 times in one game, and I just like missed all 3 of them. So stats wise, it didn't look great, but I feel like I was like. Rolling. I mean, we got Penn State had like a number 1 overall pick, or not number 1 overall, a first round draft pick offensive guard. Yeah. And like when people ask me, I'm like, Penn State's offensive line was garbage.
Yeah, like you was going to work,
going crazy. I think I had like 6 tackles and 2.5 TFLs against them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that guy was in the. I thought their offensive line was terrible.
Yeah.
So it's like I was putting good stuff on tape.
Yeah,
so.
from your perspective, it was. Yeah.
Good year. Stats wise, I was fine. Like I was okay with how my stats shaped up, but I was happy with how I played all year.
Yeah.
I was happy with my season. I met some like great people up there. Michigan State was awesome. Michigan as a whole sucks. The state. But the college,
the university was cool.
The university. Was
Why
cool.
did you like Michigan? It was just cold.
So what was the smoke with Michigan?
What do you mean, dude? I'm from Florida. It was snow on the ground for like 8 months up there.
Yeah, we're not doing that down here.
You're too close to Canada up there, man.
I would say down here it's 70 wearing a jacket.
Right.
So.
You can know me. I go to the beach to tan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So you're not doing that up there.
I don't do that.
Yeah, we're not doing that up there.
That's not my world.
So shoot, now okay, quick transition. Boom. We're getting ready for this pro stuff.
Yeah.
What is the pro day combine prep and all what does all that look like?
Yeah, so I go right afterwards. I'm like kind of in between where I'm gonna train and stuff like that. I finally I go to train in South Carolina. I love my training. It was like a 10-week process.
Yeah.
I feel like my numbers started getting really good. I tweaked up my pec, which kind of affected my bench press numbers. But yeah, I love the training process. It's like really cool. It's super like like I'm so used to football training, but it's so like specific to combine. It was kind of weird for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love that process. Like it was super intentional and stuff. I ended up like cutting a good bit of body fat. I was in a weight that I liked to be at. I feel like I had a good pro day. I was really happy with my numbers.
You snapped at your pro day.
My jumps were. I didn't know I could jump.
Yeah.
I guess I can jump.
Wasn't your vert like the second highest out of like anybody that was at the combine this year?
Yeah, it would have been the second highest. And then someone reposted something that said it was like the sixth best in 20 years. So
daggone,
yeah.
Boy, explosive, ain't it?
Jumping, I guess.
Yeah.
And my broad jump was good. My 40 wasn't great. When I was doing the 225 test, I tweaked my pec up a little bit.
Yeah.
So it kind of messed with my 40 a little bit, but I mean, I love pro day was a sweet experience.
Yeah.
A ton of scouts out there talking to
shaking
teams
hands,
and
kissing
stuff.
babies.
That's it, shaking hands, kissing babies. So it was cool to be back up there for that, and then then it's a limbo.
Yeah, no, I was about to say. I think
it's
that's.
a limbo.
I said we'll have to bring you on for part 2. Obviously, because by this time we'll know what team you play for or XYZ. Because speaking into existence, obviously, is going to happen. So, but it's like you said, you're in that part of your football career where it's not fun.
No,
because it's waiting. You don't know what's going to happen.
No, and it's like worse than the portal.
Exactly, and then it's like because the thing with the portal, at least you kind of. You have an idea of like there's teams at least that want me right this second.
There's somewhere I'm going.
I'm gonna go somewhere. Teams have offered me even if it's a depth just to be a depth guy.
Yeah,
there's spots for me to be there.
Right
that
now,
that is not what this look. That is not what this is.
And this is tough.
And it's crazy because they'll let you sit out for long enough, and then it's the thing where it's like if you stop being prepared for it, they'll call you in a month and be like, hey, we want you to come in today. And you're like, I think you actually told me that you knew somebody that went through that. So it's like you see it all the time. It's like, okay, now let me just transition to the real world, and then the freaking
and then you're getting a call.
The Cowboys call you and like, hey man, we want you to.
But I've been a couch potato for a month.
Yeah, you've been hanging out for a month. Yeah. So, what keeps you? I guess what keeps you motivated through now? Because I mean, you've been working your butt off.
Come on,
God-fearing man. You've been working your butt off. What's been keeping you motivated to do that through this process?
I think I don't know, I just love football. You know what I mean? I love football, and it's a life that I want to provide for my family.
Yeah.
It's a platform that I still want to be able to share. I mean, at each stop in my college career, I was fortunate and the Lord blessed where I was, and we saw revival on each campus and stuff, and I've got to see so many people come to the Lord just through me talking to them and sharing the gospel and just planting a seed that the Lord waters. And I want that platform to spread the gospel. And I don't know. I think that and just my family and I just love football, man. I want to keep rolling. So tough process, but
it is a tough process. But I feel like it's also so refreshing to hear, like you just said. I think it's refreshing to hear somebody say, I just love football.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's somebody you just hit it on the head, and it's all the guys that we talk to through playing ball and whatnot. You hear so many guys man, I'm just trying to get paid. I'm trying to do whatever.
Right.
So it's refreshing to hear somebody be like, man, listen, I'm trying to continue to play because I want to play football. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. And it's that it can be that simple.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's what NFL teams want to hear.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know teams want. It's refreshing for a guy to. I think we were talking to Eric Harris, that was with the Falcons and the 49ers and the Raiders, and we were talking to him a couple weeks ago, and he was saying that he was just like, man, you see a lot of these guys that don't pan out or don't continue, even though they have the ability to. They don't do it because they're trying to be vets. They're trying to just get paid, and that's it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Get a check.
Versus, but they're forgetting what it took to get them there with the extra film and the extra this and the extra work and you know what I'm saying. So I think it's cool to see, like I said, you going through that, and like I said, giving you your flowers to going through what you've gone through, and still mentally be like, nah, I'm hungry still. I still want to. I want to play ball. I want to. You know what I'm saying? It's just because I already know when a team picks you up, they're gonna get you're gonna get a problem.
Come
A
on.
real one, a real problem.
You know what I'm
Come on.
saying? So, but yeah, man, I had to give you your flowers
Come
for
on,
that,
I'll
man.
take flowers.
So,
Come on, I
had to
appreciate it, man.
It's
So we're
so-
getting everybody else flowers. Might as well give the guests his flowers,
Yeah.
right? You know what I mean?
Man. No, I appreciate it.
No question. But like to kind of piggyback off what Wayne was saying, bro. Like a lot of people don't really continue their journey because of exactly what he was saying, you know. But to also speak back on your process, like going through your professional process of getting ready for pro day and then leading you up to where you're at right now, you obviously have to uphold a brand of your personality and just everything that is Grady Kelly centered, right? How do you, one, keep that mentality like, okay, I can network with people, I can still deal with people? Like, how do you deal with increasing your value in the social world, the networking world?
I think, like, as far as that goes, it's just like you just have to you can stay true to who you are and just like you just have to like love people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like when I look at someone, like for me, like I'm not looking at someone as like an opportunity. You know, like it's not like I can like, although I'm not like in the league right now or whatever, like, for me, I don't know, like you're just not, it's not an opportunity for me. It's just like, I love you. I build a relationship with you. And like, I think me and Wayne chopped it up about it, like as far as like networking and stuff like that, like building those like social networks. I don't even know if this is answering the question you were really asking.
But it is. I'm listening.
Okay,
Like, I'm
okay.
tuned all the way in.
Okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool. Like me and Wayne were talking about it. It's like, as far as like networking, it's about like building relationships, and it's about like doing stuff with people you love, and like, and I don't know. I feel like when you approach it like that, and you just start to take out like what can I gain from you, and then start to like look at it from a point of like what can I pour into you,
Right.
Then like your network just naturally grows, and you can still socialize like that. If that was the question you were
Nah, that was. It
100%.
definitely was.
okay.
Shoot, man. Look, as we close this thing out, man, gotta give a shout out to our sponsors, man. Brown Bear Good Mood Food, man. You can put this stuff on anything. I don't know if that line is taken already. Okay, I don't know if it's trademarked. I know it's taken. Okay, but this sauce right here, special.
Special sauce, man.
Special.
I'm telling you right now, we're going to keep saying it because it's going to continue to be true, dog. That barbecue sauce, that seasoning, and they also just recently came out with a hot honey.
I think, is that
Need-
No,
need
that's
that.
the
that's
Kelly
not it.
hot
Oh, okay,
barbecue.
okay.
They got
But
a hot
came out
honey
with
now?
hot honey.
Okay,
Ah,
yeah,
that is what-
yeah.
yeah,
I'm
I put
ordering
hot
it
honey on
as soon as we
everything.
get off of this.
Folks know me and hot honey go together real good.
Oh man.
But
Come on.
Also, real quick, man, I got to shout out.
Barefoot bowls.
Okay.
All right now.
Come on.
Okay,
right
tell
now.
them about it real quick,
Come
man.
on.
Quick, give you a little. Come on.
Quick, I'll give you the spiel, man. Barefoot Bowls and Coffee. We're acai bowls, coffee shop. Some of our best friends, Ryan and Lex, they own a couple locations in Gulf Breeze and Pensacola. My wife and I own one in Navarre. Wayne can attest to it. The acai's good. We'll plug you up
special
with
every
extra
Thursday.
Nutella.
No,
Come on.
look, dog.
Come
you,
on.
You get as much Nutella as you want when you come in. you take the whole
Come
bottle.
on.
We'll just give you a bowl of Nutella if you're Dwayne Carter, man.
Look, every I want y'all to know every Thursday, okay? I take a screenshot of it and say, hey, I take a picture of it and I send it to the group chat. Hey, shout out Grady. Every single time.
Every time.
Literally, we got a text on Thursday. It just said Dwayne Carter in the group chat, and Ellie, my wife, she goes, I know this is about to say shout out Grady, man. And a picture of acai. She already knows what time it is.
Every Thursday, man.
That's
So
it.
look,
shout
best-
out Barefoot Bowls and
Shout
Coffee.
out Barefoot Bowl, man.
Check
best
it out.
best acai in the world.
Come
but
on.
No doubt.
In the
Look, I
world.
went. I had the luxury and the pleasure of eating there before, man. That acai bowl got crack in it, dog.
Come
I'm
on.
trying to tell you.
man.
I'm addicted. I keep going back, bro. I'm
Come on.
gonna empty this bank account on that damn Barefoot Bowls here
Come on.
soon.
So
I love it.
but yeah, man, like I said, I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for
Yes, sir.
No doubt.
Appreciate you.
pulling up on us,
Thank
man.
you guys for having me.
This
No
look
doubt.
took too long, man. Got to get you on for part 2 after you go crazy this year, man.
Come
So,
on.
like I said, what a blessing, man. But Suge, if you got anything,
All right, man. Well, Carter Cole family, we appreciate you tuning in for another episode of the Carter Cole podcast with our special guest Grady Kelly, man. If there's no other closing statements, then we gone.